Hey guys, this is Obom coming to you. Wanted to do this video for a few folks out there that kind of look at network marketing as a scam. And it's kind of funny how that is. Most people, their common objection is, it's a pyramid. Well, if you look at the structure of, school, the Board of Education has a head that comes down to like the board. You have principals, you have the teachers, you have the students. That's the structure built like a pyramid. Same thing in corporate America. Even in the military where I was, you got the commandant of any branch of service, or the generals, the low-level officers, then all, the troops, so on and so forth. On our very own money has a pyramid. So it's just one pyramid is different than another if you want to just have the pyramid game. But I wanted to share an example of a change of philosophy and something that really changed or shifted my life years ago. See, for those of you who don't know, I was actually homeless for about 5 years because I had that same philosophy. In the US in 2014, which was last year, there was a study done, and that study was done with over about 368 million working Americans. Now, that study was basically every adult American that's working, not the unemployed, that was there. So out of that study, close to, I think it's about 198 million was earning between $30,000 to $50,000 a year, and of that, another 117 million was earning between $50,000 to $75,000 a year, and then over another 109 million was earning approximately $75,000 to $100,000 a year. Now, within there was 865,000 Americans that were earning a six-figure income, so basically $100,000 or more. All that means is they're earning on average about $8,400 a month. What we need to understand there is inside that total amount, about a couple 100,000 of that 865,000 were actually from network marketing. But in just like anything else, it's just a change of philosophy in everything we do. So when you look at it, if you add up between the or 100,000 bar, there's just the 865, you're looking at over close to 99.9% of the US does not make a six-figure income because they're of a different philosophy or belief and mindset. And I realized that I had to change my philosophy, because what happened for me when I left the military, I had no job. I was blown up, I was injured, and I was homeless for that time, but I couldn't basically solve the same problem I was having with the same philosophy. And what I understood was this: it doesn't matter how hard you work. If you don't have the right philosophy, you can just work hard, running around in circles. And like I said, you can't solve a problem with the same mindset you went into the problem. You either have to have a different mindset to create results, or you have to have help. I love Bruce Lee. He was one of the best philosophers out there, besides his martial arts acumen. One of the things he said, and I'll try to do it in a Bruce Lee tone and voice, right? He said, be water, right? Be water, my friend. Be formless, be shapeless. If you take water and you put it into a cup, it becomes the cup. If you put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. If you put water into a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now, water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend. What I took that as, because I love Bruce's philosophy in life, and what he did is becoming whatever it is you're choosing to do in that profession. So I was looking at network marketing, believing a lot of my friends that were of the 99.9% category and following them. But then I said, how can I be water in this industry? And I learned another philosophy, that you are the combined average of the people you associate with and the books you read. So I decided to join network marketing, and I started to associate myself with the people that were already making $100,000 a month. I was reading the books they were reading. So I began to become the bottle or the cup or the teapot, molding. And instead of crashing by following them, becoming the model, I eventually became a six-figure earner myself in the industry, right? Because I became that vessel. And it's the same thing going from this bracket to the $1 million bracket, which we're doing rapidly fast. Another thing Bruce Lee said was this. People ask me, he says, Bruce, people ask you all the time. He says, they come to me and say, Bruce, are you really that good? And he says, now, if I tell you I am that good, you would say that I am boasting. If I tell you that I'm bad, then you know I'm lying. And what I want to share with you guys is this. I'm not better than any one of you. You just have to be what Bruce Lee said is become water. In the last 4 or almost 3.5 years, going on 4 years now, since I've become a part of network marketing, I joined Nearham International. Most of my friends said, I became part of the scam. Well, here's what that scam has done for me. It scammed me out of being homeless. It scammed me, out of living on the street and living in my car. It scammed me into 3 all expense paid vacations. This week, I'm actually leaving tomorrow to go on an all expense paid cruise with a bunch of folks. And guess where we'll be sailing? On the water, right? But guys, I just want to share with you, look, if you're willing to work hard for someone for over 40 years of your life, and retire on 40% of what wasn't working in the same place, that's probably a scam. And I'm not doing this video I'm doing it to ruffle feathers, but I'm not doing it out of malice. I'm doing it to say that there's something better. It might not be what you have, but just be willing to shape and change like water. So with that, take care, God bless, and know that in any endeavor, if you want success, you have to show up consistently with a good attitude over a long period of time with desire and faith, and be willing to pay the price. And when you find others to do the same with you, you will have success. So be water, my friends. Take care. God bless. Have an incredible day.